see the schmuck here?
The glue?
The glue
Dry
schmuck.
glue?
So, let's wet it.
With alcohol?
With alcohol.
Isopropylic 70%.
Yeah, whatever is cheaper. Remove excess on somebody else's chair. You want it clean. Clean, clean, clean. Perfect. Clean. Now I could cut these excess. This excess. I believe the rest will be very, very minimal sanding. 220. We see the small thingy there.
Yeah, small wrinkle.
So anything 220 can't fix. Then with the dope, maybe a bit of sanding after also. This will get fumed with floral spray. We see now that this is perfectly flat. Even if this is somewhat of not a compound curve, but this would, if you just do dry, it just would not work. This is a bit puffery here because it's not glued, because this is going to get cut out.
Like the window.
For the window.
Plastic window plate.
Yes, exactly. So very good. So let's do. Oh yeah, maybe this guy, which is the hard part. So this thing has a compound curve, fairly difficult to cover. We're going to put glue everywhere. We're going to install that piece of paper. Now you can see that by ripping it, I've confirmed that the grain of the paper is this way. So I want the paper to stretch from this to this, to try and not get a starved look in this corner. So I want the paper to be stretched from there to there to try and get most of that round effect here. So it's the opposite of the grain where you want the shrink. So I'm going to be installing the piece of paper like this.
So with the grain crosswise?
Yeah, always the other way of the grain. Again, nothing new. All these techniques have been discovered by real good guys. We're just trying to get more friends into our cool hobby that we love so much. Okay, so I'm going glue crazy here because I know that this is a compound curve. And this will also get wet with water. Never. Where's the water?
I think that's the one.
No, this is alcohol. Where's water?
Water. Where's the water? I think I dropped it somewhere. There it is. There's the water.
That's great. This is water.
Check, make sure.
So now, confirming that I'm going to put it all outside. Use somebody else's pants, of course. Oh yeah, this is all something from our friend Bernard. See, now you put the water on the exterior. So there's no dripping water on the interior. The dripping water is on the exterior, where it's not going to impede. Is that a word, impede? Well, it's not going to bother the glue, or less likely to. Okay, so as soon as I press, it actually makes contact and it's glues. So now I've glued this part, glued this. This is definitely not an easy area to cover. Okay, as I'm doing this, I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to let it dry or not before. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is such an abrupt. See, now I'm slowly trying to remove the wrinkle. So I'm just going to make good contact everywhere. I'm going to let that dry. So now we see there's no wrinkle. Yeah, spit is a lot better than water. definitely at this slippery. The paper is Isaki, or Japanese tissue paper, is amazingly stretchy. It's very strong when wet. Well, comparatively strong when wet. Okay, now there's a big blob. I'm going to use the back of my finger to squish it. Okay, so see, there's no more wrinkles on the nose area. I'm not gonna bother about this. It's gonna be cut after. Yeah, and that's it. So the small amount in the center is gonna get stretched when the water dries out. I'm pressing really hard because I know that's what makes the glue stick. Oh yeah, in this particular case also I've also added I put glue on the exterior because I know that this is gonna shrink back, so I want to make sure it's extra strong. But it's only gonna get glued for the first 1/16. Let that dry, fold this over. I'll show you. I'll fold it over, cut the excess, put a bit more glue, squish it back in place. So that's it for that one. So maybe this or that, whatever.